Hello everybody, hi. Thought I'd do another vlog and show you. You'll probably see from the title that I'm going to give you an update on my hands. I'm going to show you where I've moved around my desk thing upstairs. I bought a new table and I'll show you a few things that I've bought. So I'll start with my hands. I've not got my gloves on today so I can show you. And this is what, we're now 5 months in, right? So if you watch the other videos, you'll see that I got a reaction to one of the gels and like a contact dermatitis or whatever, and I got great advice from a lot of you subscribers, and I've ended up with this, which is O'Keeffe's Working Hands, and using an antihistamine cream, and they were getting a lot better. However, they seem to get a bit better and then they go bad again. And I had to use those because my fingers were so cracked. And I'm going to put, if you're a bit squeamish, look away now, because I'm going to put in a couple of shots of when my fingers were at the worst. So here you go. Here's the shots. So there's no blood showing, but it's all a bit cracked and poorly looking. So you can come back on and watch with my hands that are much better in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So these are the creams I was using, but it was coming back again. So I'd got this cream from the doctors. I'd used hydrocortisone, and then I used Umave, which was available from the chemist. And then I bought this, which was a topical steroid, but this was on prescription. And I was ending up with, not this one, this one, start again. This is the one that I got first on prescription. And the problem with it is that my skin, as you've seen on the photographs, was all wearing away, getting really thin and cracked. I was having to use Sudocrem, which is a healing cream for when they were cracked and bleeding. And this. Anyway, thought they were getting better. But after a few days of using just the antihistamine and the Working Hands, I started with the little pimples that were itching me like mad again. So I phoned the doctor, and to be honest, I was doing a bit of a Google doctor and saying I don't want any more cream because it's driving me mad and I've got no skin left. And I'd even got to the point where my husband were having to cook my tea up. I couldn't open bottles, I couldn't even get paracetamol out of packets, and just in the right tacking. Anyway, she prescribed me this. I've now been on this for 5 days, and I put this on twice a day. So this is the highest concentration of a topical steroid that you could have. Other than that, she said if that don't work, then we'll have to send you to see a dermatologist. And along with that, she's also given me this, which I use as often as I want all day long, which is a Cetraben cream for problematic, dry, sensitive or eczema prone skin, and that's been marvellous. My hands have felt great. And then for 2 nights I've been using this, which is it's called 50-50. It's liquid paraffin and white soft paraffin, and it's one of them, don't go near an open flame when you're using it, but it's so gloopy. But I put that on at night when I've got my white gloves on, spark gloves. And this is how we are now. So can you see they look a bit wrinkly because they've got so much moisturiser and stuff on, but as you can tell from the pictures, these are so much better. I've got a bit of a crack there and it's red. I'm sure it'll be red for years now. Down there, which looks like a burn really. And the biggest problem was this one, which is it's bent that finger with arthritis or whatever. But I ended up with a massive, I don't know if I can get it finger round enough, ended up with a massive blister right down there from rubbing them together. And it's all right, somebody saying don't scratch them, but honestly, you just want to chop your fingers off when it's really bad. But they're not sore. If I banged them, they'd be sore. but you can see it was all down there and all on the ends, look. So you see it's still a little bit cracky, but nowhere near sore as they were. So there. I've ended up with thickening under a few of my nails. Sorry, it's a bit clotted up with cream, but can you see how my arpanicum's like sort of thickened up? So I can't pull, otherwise it would split around there. So I'm keeping my nails really, really short. And I've also bought some vitamins, which are collagen stuff to help with hair, nails and skin. So yeah, so that's that. So I'm going to go pop upstairs and I'll show you my new table. But I'm going to put some gloves on because I'm going to be, if I go anywhere near nail stuff at the minute, I put gloves on. And I'm not coming on camera because I still haven't dared coloured my hair. So that's it. So that's been the godsend. So let's hope now that it stays away for good. So there's slightest sign of another pimple because it was coming up the back of my hands. Can you see the tiny little pimples there? But that's better. So yeah, I'll take you upstairs and I'll show you what we've got up there now. Okay, so I'm going in here. This is my room, which has always been my eBay room or office, and because that's what I do, I sell on eBay. And I've moved this upstairs. Last time I showed this, it was when I first got it, and it was in the dining room at the side of the dining table, and I was having to do all my nails on the dining table. So it was difficult because I was kind of doing the girls' nails across the corner of the table, and because the table was too deep from sit opposite. And I had a big unit here, kind of in this place here, that if you watch my eBay videos as well, you'll have noticed I had a big Kallax unit, which is an IKEA unit with storage in. So I've moved that into the other room, which is on the other vlog for eBay. But for the nails, this is what I've done. So I've brought this upstairs. I've moved that unit into the other room. I bought this table. Now I'll put a link in below. This is from Amazon, and it costs me £27 for this. I can't remember if I've shown it in another video now, come to think about it. But anyway, £27 for just this folding table. And it's just the right size, and I can do my work on here. I've got this above, which is for the ring light, and put my phone in there. And both these arms cost me about £30 for the set. And then I can do them here. I've got an extension lead that's got iPhone charging and 3 sockets. So that's got my fan, e-file and light in there. And then up here, just on this table, because when I knocked the other one, it used to wobble, so I didn't want it attached to this table. So I've attached it to this unit, which is very, very solid. And now I'm not going to wobble it as much, and hopefully I'll stay in frame by looking at what I'm doing on my iPad at the same time. So if I'm out, I'm sorry, I'll try and be in. And then these are the ones that I also had at the side of me, that I've got all my other bits and bobs in there. So I've got everything handy. This is paints, polishers. I have to take it out if I want to get more from the back. I ain't got that many as yet. I've got this new set in from Aggie, which was in the last video. Foams. And when my fingers, now they're a lot better, I might dare build some nails again. These are just my wipe-off pads. Keep them separate. This one is, I've got a couple of gloves in there for some reason. This one is all brushes, tools, files and sponges, and these are undercoats, top coats, base coats, that kind of thing, and glues in there. So I'm not digging in any of these while I haven't got gloves on. So that's that. And then in this one, this is one that used to have all I've done all sorts of things, haven't I? I used to make wedding cakes and do sugar crafts, so this used to be full of sugar craft stuff. So I've ousted that, and this is now for nails. So top drawer is my hand wipes, gloves, and things like that. This one, I've got a couple of aprons. When I'm filing a lot, I put an apron on. I'll get that stuff out there because I'll show you what I bought. The other stuff I think was in a haul, but they're like spares. Oh, I'm building some bits there for a giveaway, so I'll show you that another day. I'll get these out. What did I buy? I bought all sorts of things. That's it. So I'll show you those in a sec. And then all my stickers are in here. And then the bottom one is, I've got a furry hat that I take my photographs on. Some more wipes, more clean brushes, cellophane if I need it, stamping things. Yeah, so that's it. So this, if I stand back here, move my gloves there, make it look untidy. Stand back here, this is now my nail room as well. I'm not turning round because the rest of it's a right mess. Yeah, so yeah, simple, cheap. I think that were from, I think in America you have something called Michael's and stuff. We have Wilkinson's and things here, so I'm sure they were from there. Table, like I say, about £28, £30 for light setup. And that was most expensive that my daughter bought me on Christmas. And I think that were about £40. Yeah, lovely. So that's it. Let's get on. I'll get my gloves on and I'll show you what these are. Right, so this is what I've got. And you might have seen, I'll just move those. You might have seen this in a video for what I did for Halloween. And it is the pigments. And you get all the little brushes and things. Cost me about £6. And I've got bright orange, pink, yellow, green, blue, magenta, white, purple. Now I got some in from Aggie, but they're slightly different colours, which is fab because I didn't have any at the time that I'd been using. So when I said, oh, Aunt, I don't, what's that? Oh, glow in the dark. I said I ain't got any of these at all, but these are completely different colours anyway, so it's absolutely fab. Especially the lime. Look. Different blue, different orange, different greens, different pink. I think only one that's very similar is the purple. Other than that, so that's great. So they can all go in together. Yeah, about £6 I think it was for those little pots. I'll move them because you don't want the rattling. That's that. Now I bought some gemstones. For anybody that, I know it was a big thing at one bit about you can't get Swarovski anymore. Well, you can. You might not be able to get as many as you could previously, I don't know. But there'll be some sellers that have either still got some or are registered to sell them, I don't know. But there's this company called Crystal Parade. And they've got some fabulous gems. And you can get hot fix or non-hot fix, flat back, pointed back, lots and lots of different shapes and everything. And these are the Swarovski, so they're absolutely stunning. And they've got Swarovski and Preciosa. And they've now got their own, which is, I'm trying to find a little dish. They've now got their own brand, I think it is, called Zodiac, and I'm going to try and get hold of a couple of samples or something, just to show you the differences. But these are, this is called White Rabbit Collection. I don't think they've got this particular collection still, but they've got lots of collections to choose from. I've had these a little while now, and they're notoriously terrible to get out of these things without static. So I'm going to cut this smaller so I'm not flicking them all over the place, and then hopefully I can get them all out. So it's a Preciosa mix, but it's got Swarovski teardrops, it says. I think they cost about £5 for this particular lot, and then the other two that I'm going to show you are about £7 each. It's crystalparade.co.uk. Yeah, there's so many to choose from, but they are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? And you've got the long ones as well. So turn over. Look, aren't they gorgeous? So that's that mix. Now I've got these little pots. I've got this little case, and I've put my bigger gemstones that I bought off Shein in the back of there with my spiders and my little flowers and stuff. But I've got these little pots that I bought to put glitter in, but they were a bit small to put glitter in. I was ending up with a load left in the packet. So I'm going to use these for my gems, and I can fit 3 in one little spot there. So I'm going to put these in here. That's it. If I get my sticky thing, I can pick some up, can't I, to drop in. Easier than with tweezers. There you go. Get in. That's it. So that can go in there. I'm going to put the ones that Aggie sent me into one of these little pots as well. And this is the Swarovski honey mix, or gold. I suppose if you're doing a lot of nails and you wanted to reorder, you'd want to keep a note of the names to reorder, but it don't matter that much to me. But can you see that? Unbelievable, aren't they? They've got some beautiful like watermelon colours. Oh. So with the gold that Aggie sent me, are they handy? Where have I put them? Yeah. So I've got the gold metal, gold metallic ones, and then the gold crystally ones, so they'll go beautiful together, especially with the clear ones in there. So I'm going to pop them all into there. I wonder if that will fit. No, not quite. But I can lay down, so that's good. So I'm going to pop these in here. And there's 200 in. It's amazing, isn't it? I think there's 200 in that. So that's that. So I'll do the others later. What else have I got? Oh, I've got some spider gel. I know this vlog's going to end up as a bit longer one, but some people have said that they like longer videos, so just skip through the bits that you're not wanting to watch. Now, I bought spider gel, and these cost about £15. The Savaland, got them off Amazon, and they're supposed to be 6. Now, I don't know whether they've only said this packet's been open for ages, because I was going to do a video and then I ended up going out. I didn't, and I've only got 5, so excuse me. So I don't know if I've lost one or there was only 5 in it. I don't know now. What colour is it that's gone? I think I might have had it to use for the Halloween nails and then not ended up using them, because I think it must be a black one. But yeah. Yeah, so white, blue, red, gold, silver. Yeah, it's the black one. It's somewhere. They've not diddled me. It's definitely somewhere, but I can't for the life of me see a pink part. Yes. Right, I'll find that. So I got the spider gel. Oh, I tell you what, when you look on the website on Amazon, they show some pictures of what people have done with it, and to be honest, I think they look a bugger. It looks a bit of a mess. They're trying to paint with it and it's far too sticky. So I'm going to have a fun day one day trying these. Yeah, not something I've done as yet. I'm saving that till last. I've also bought this, which is an acrylic paint wet palette, and my birthday is coming up, so I'm spending birthday money early, which is always a good thing. And I want to try and do some more painting. I want to have another go at flowers, because I failed miserably, I think, with my roses, but I want to have another go. And one excuse I had was that my acrylic paint was drying out as I was doing it. So I could have used a makeshift, put a sponge in a plastic pot and stuff, but this came with the papers. So what you do is you wet your sponge, you put it in the bottom of your plastic tray, and then you just get one of these papers, and you put it on the top, and then when you've done mixing your paint and everything, it saves me getting stuff all over me, washing one out, because I just throw that paper away. So that gets moist, keeps your acrylic moist in there, and then I can shut lid if I want to go off and have a break or whatever and come back and play again. You see, that's the thing that puts you off practicing, is when you've got to put everything away and get it back out again and you go, oh, I can't be bothered, because if I fail it's a waste of time. But at least now I can just pick it up and have a go. Just pick it up and have a go with it, and then this till last. Now in these, I think at the minute they've got about 4 different colourways, and I've had these that long now. I can't remember what colours I bought, so that'd be interesting. And it's a builder gel, so in a pot, not a bottle. So a hard gel, not a soak off gel. And I'll show you what colours have come in it, and then I'm going to do a separate video and we'll have a play and do some swatches with them. What's that say? No. I wish these sets had names like summer or winter or whatever name they fancy for it. But I love the Savaland sets. And when I start doing my own nails again, I'm hoping I'm alright with Savaland, because I was before. I was alright before, so hopefully I'll be alright this time. So we've got some brushes. They should be adequate. They usually are. What's that? Oh, I can't work with gloves on. I'll have a look what sizes. So we've got slightly oval. These are quite narrow. pointed and a square end. So that one would actually, no, it's too fat at the end, I think, for one stroke painting, but they'll be good for the gels then, they're adequate. And these we have glitter red, I'm going to show you this and then I'm going to make you wait for the rest. Only because this video is getting so long. Is that going to lift? Oh, yay, it's going to lift. Oh, it's because there's two of them. Did well there. You ready? Glitter red. Which now in Saviland probably looks pink. Oh, it's gorgeous. Go on. I've got my nippers out. That's lovely. All the glitter's settled at the top, but it's definitely red underneath. Look at that. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off, get this one uploaded for tomorrow, and next video, if you want to see it, will be, I'm going to try and do a set of nails with these, and I'm going to put some bling on it. There you go. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Thanks ever so much for subscribing, and if you press the notifications and click the all button, then it'll let you know when I do upload the next one. I'm going to try and get them done a little bit more often now. Now winter's here, we need something to do in the house, don't we? So yeah, I'm gonna have a go. So I hope it wasn't too long. Love you loads, take care, bye.